Hello, am I audible to everyone? Hello guys, hope you all are doing good now. So the thing is, like, yesterday I have taken your one class related to the direction sense test, okay? And some of the candidates were like asking me again to, solve everything whatever we have done yesterday. So they told me to complete everything today onwards as well, okay? So we are sitting for that, okay? यस गाइस मेरे बच्चों देखो, तो हम लोग क्या पढ़ रहे थे, कैसे पढ़ रहे थे, क्यों पढ़ना है, वो सारी चीजें मैं आप लोगों को क्लियर कर देता हूँ एक बार, ठीक है? सो जस्ट बी विद मी, ओके? एंड in the previous class, as we have seen, we guys were discussing about the DST. What's the meaning of DST over here, guys? What's the meaning of DST? DST means direction sense test, okay? Look out on the board. It is DST. Okay, it is D, S and T. What is the meaning of DST? DST means direction sense test. Okay, DST means direction sense test. ओके मेरे बच्चे, DST का मतलब होता है हमारे डायरेक्शन सेंस टेस्ट. डायरेक्शन sense and then test. What do we understand with the word direction sense test? What do we understand with the word direction sense test? It means that, bache, okay, direction sense test. So it is very clear with the word direction that we guys are going to discuss about the directions. Okay, it is very clear with the word. Okay, and how many types of directions we have? Generally, as we are aware, it is east, okay, then west, then north, and then after it's south. Okay, so these are the general and basic directions which we discuss. Okay, these are the general and basic directions which we discuss, guys. Okay, so these are the general directions which we discuss. So let's suppose if we ask these are the directions, but where they are actually located, where they are, in which directions they are, fine. How do we understand that pattern? That we can understand with the help of this big plus. Okay, here this right side direction is going to be indicated with the east. In front of the east it is going to be the west, and the upside is going to be the north, and the lower side is going to be the east, west, north, and then south. Clear? So let's suppose if any time examiner asks you, okay, let's suppose if examiner asks you that how many types of directions we do have, okay, how many types of directions we do have. So obviously it's kind of 4 directions: east, west, north, and then south. Everybody just kindly note it down in a notebook now. Note it down fast. देखना इधर, मैं एक चीज क्लियर करूं आप लोगों को, क्या है यहाँ पे, ईस्ट, वेस्ट, नॉर्थ एंड देन साउथ. So these are the directions which we generally called as what? Main direction. Main direction. Clear? Getting up, guys? These are the directions which we generally called as main direction. These are the directions which we generally called as main direction. Getting my point, guys? These are the directions which we generally called as main direction. Okay, so now what is the next? What is the next? Obviously everybody is discussing about these 4 types of direction. Everybody is discussing about these 4 types of directions, and apart from all these there are actually 4 major directions as well. Okay, there are some additional directions as well, guys. Okay, so what are all these? It like as you can see here, east, west, north, and south. Getting my point? So in which there are actually 4 major directions also available. Okay, so this is going to be the northeast, this is going to be the southeast, this is going to be the southwest, and this is going to be the northwest. Okay, hope you all are getting my point. Okay, hope you all are getting my point. As you can see here, they in between these north and it is the northeast, in between these it's the southeast, in these two it's the southwest, and then it's the northwest direction. Getting my point, guys? Just note it down fast. Yes, guys. Okay. So these are the general, actually the 4 cardinal directions which we know. Okay. These are the directions are known as what? Cardinal. Cardinal direction. These are the directions which we known as what? Cardinal direction. These are the directions which is known as what, guys? Cardinal direction. Getting my point? Now the next thing. Okay. हमें जल्दी से कंप्लीट करना है चैप्टर. फाइन. So main direction, cardinal direction. Now the third thing term, it is total direction. Total directions means what? Main plus cardinal. Main plus cardinal. Main plus cardinal. Main plus cardinal is what? 4 plus 4 is equal to 8 direction. Is equal to 8 direction. Getting my point? Is equal to 8 directions. Let's suppose if examiner asks you anytime in the examinations now that how many types of main directions we have, your answer is going to be the 4. How many types of cardinal? It's again the 4. And if they are asking about the total one, it's going to be the 8. It's going to be the 8. How it's become the 8? The 4 cardinal or the sub you can say, and the 4 are the main directions. Getting the point, guys? Okay. So now like we are proceeding for the next topic. Okay, and the topic name is what? Shadow at the time of sunrise. Okay, shadow at the time of sunrise. Clear? Shadow at the time of sunrise. Fine. Shadow at the time of sunrise. Okay, so as we all aware, the sun is always rising from the east direction. Like here's the east, here's the west, here's the north, here's the south. Okay, and there is a person standing in front of the sun, the very handsome, as you can see, the very handsome boy is in front of you. Okay, don't you think he's very handsome? The boy is in front of you, right, guys? Don't you think this boy is so handsome? Right? Shadow at the west. Exactly, Geetika. So the shadow is coming from the east side on this handsome boy, and it is reflecting towards the west one. Okay, it's reflecting towards the west one. Okay, so that's all what I just wanted to explain you. Doesn't matter wherever you are, if you are in front of the light. Okay, any the light emitting from any of the object, it can be emit from the sun. Okay, it can be from your car's headlight, or whatever the direction, so wherever the directions the light is coming to you, the shadow will always form towards the opposite of that direction, opposite of that light. Okay, let's suppose it's coming from the east, I'm in the middle, so my shadow will reflect towards the west direction. Getting my point, guys? Okay, yeah. And the next is shadow at the time of sunset. Shadow at the time of sunset. Okay, sunset. Getting my point? What does it mean? The it is committing, emitting, sorry, not committing, emitting from here. And here again you can see a very handsome beautiful boy, as you can see. Okay, don't you think he's so handsome, right, guys? Isn't that a crazy fact? Yeah, exactly, Laksha. It's definitely a crazy fact, as you can see here now. Okay, obviously it's gonna be the craziest fact ever which you haven't studied. Okay, so the light is coming from the west, going towards the east. Okay, same the opposite happening of the sunrise. Okay, this is the same opposite happenings of the sunrise. Okay, so here's the east one. So what we understand with this factor, Gitika said, so he's a very handsome boy indeed. Yeah, obviously it's a handsome boy because this drawing is made by your favorite Akash, sir, isn't it? That's the reason this is going to be the craziest and the very handsome boys ever in the history of the world, right? Okay, okay, great. Right. What you said? बिकॉज ही इज यूसर एग्जैक्टली ना, ये भैया ये मैं थोड़ी हूँ, तुम तो मजे ले रहे हो मेरे, हैं ये मैं थोड़ी हूँ, ठीक है. इज दिस अ बॉय? गौरांशी सेड इज दिस अ बॉय? ओके, फॉर बॉयज इट्स अ गर्ल एंड फॉर गर्ल्स इट्स अ बॉय. ओके, सो लड़के देख रहे हैं तो ये सुंदर है, लड़कियां देख रहे हैं तो ये ब्यूटीफुल है. ठीक है, चलो. Right. That's great. Okay, so this is the concept, and next concept is going to be, related to the circle. It's going to be related to the circle. Here's the 0 degree. Here's the 45 degree. Here's the 90 degree. Here's the 135 degree. Here's the what? 180 degree. Here's the कितना आएगा? 215 degree. Got it? And then राइट, बिल्कुल एकदम आप लोग जो है वो सही कमेंट कर रहे हो मेरे बच्चे. ठीक है. ओ सॉरी, मेरे से मिस्टेक हो गया, ये हो गया 225 डिग्री बच्चा. ठीक है. एंड देन इसके बाद में आया हमारा 270 डिग्री, इधर आएगा 315 डिग्री, इधर आएगा 360 डिग्री. बस ये लास्ट टॉपिक है हमारा, इसके बाद हम लोग कुछ नहीं, इतना ही बताना था मेरे को. ये जो कंसेप्ट है हमारा, ठीक है, इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं क्लॉकवाइज. व्हाट डज इट मीन? इट मींस दैट क्लॉकवाइज. लेट्स सपोज let's suppose that there is a question in front of you and asking about the a boy moving in a particular direction, okay, in a degree, okay, not even the left right, is moving in the degrees like 10 degree, 40 degree, 45, 90, like this. Okay, then we need to go through with this diagram. Let's suppose if any of the boys are standing in front, is in the middle of the circle and moving towards the right direction, so we need to go through with the clockwise. We need to go through with the clockwise like this: 0, 45, 90, 135, like this. So that will be more able to understand while discuss this question in a deep, and we'll do the practical questions. Okay, and the same is going to be happen for the anti-clockwise. This 45 which is coming here, which will convert it to here. Okay, 90, like this. Okay, so that will simply replace the position. That will simply replace the positions of the persons. Okay, so anybody wants to ask anything till here, you can ask me. Okay. नो, एलपीटी आज नहीं करेंगे हम लोग. आज के लिए तो हम लोग इतना ही पढ़ने वाले थे. ठीक है, आज के लिए हम लोग इतना ही पढ़ने वाले थे. ठीक है, आधे घंटे की क्लास ही लेनी थी आज तो हमारे को. ठीक है. राकेश मील ने बोला सर सी माय कमेंट, देन यू आर Sir, you know that 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Isn't it a crazy fact? Yes, exactly, लक्ष्य. मेरे को भी लगता है कि 1 plus 1 है ना, वो 2 होते हैं. मतलब ये बहुत ही बड़ा क्रेजी फैक्ट है. कैसे? क्यों? क्योंकि इसको डिस्कवर किया है हमारे लक्ष्य मील ने. Okay, because this is discovered by the Lakshay meal, right? That's the reason. Please, sir, 1 hour more. No, not today. Actually, that will take it on tomorrow. Okay, at the same time we'll meet. Okay, at the same time we'll meet tomorrow with some practical questions we're gonna discuss tomorrow onwards, but not today onwards, guys. Okay. So that's all about today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, everyone. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, guys. Okay. Yeah, exactly. The my world's smallest and handsome person. Yeah, exactly. This is going to be the very smallest and the handsome boy ever in the history of the world, right? Okay, thank you. Bye, everyone. Bye bye.